In the last video we explored the piano roll. Now we're going to make our very first song, and it will help you really ingrain the idea of how to use piano roll. So I've just loaded up two different instruments, the FL Keys and Boo-Bass. In case you don't remember, you just right click, insert or replace, and then there's FL Keys here, and hopefully you see the Boo-Bass up here. If you don't see the Boo-Bass, you can add it by going to More Plugins, and you should just find the Boo-Bass somewhere around here. And then if it's not checked, just make sure it's checked. Then you can go right click, insert, and the Boo-Bass should be up there. Okay, so I'm going to make sure these are both selected. I'm going to go into my Boo-Bass by right clicking, piano roll. And remember, we add notes by left clicking, so I'm going to make a simple melody here. In order to play, I have to make sure the pattern is selected. That's so that it'll play the pattern. To copy, I select the notes by hitting Control and then left clicking. I can then copy by hitting Control C. I'm going to duplicate it by pressing Control and then B. Alright, that sounds okay to me. Now if I want to go into my other instrument, I hit the channel rack. Now I can see that the Boo-Bass has some notes in the piano roll. I'm going to go into my piano instrument now by right clicking. Now I can see there's some notes here. These are the ghost notes. In case you don't remember how to get these, you go into the option, go to the tools, the helpers, and then ghost notes. Make sure these are viewable. This will help you with timing. Alright, I'm going to copy this. I can shift to the other instrument by double right clicking on the ghost note, and it will take me back to whatever this instrument is. In this case, it's the Boo-Bass. I'm going to copy this, duplicate that. I'm going to go back to my piano keys. Another way you can copy is by holding Shift and then left clicking on the notes and dragging. I can choose to play just this section by left clicking and then dragging. Okay. to see how the whole thing sounds. Okay, so that's it for creating your first song inside a piano roll. Now, this is a pattern, and this is only within a single pattern. So it's good practice to put this into the playlist. So I'm going to come out of the piano roll, and this is all within pattern 1. And you can have multiple patterns, and you can add those to the playlist. So let's do that. I'm going to open up the playlist. Now I have to choose which pattern. In this case, we only have one. But if you had more than one, how would you add it? Well, there's one good way to add patterns to the piano roll, and that's to right-click on this button here. Then you can see a list of all of the patterns that you have. In this case, we just have one. And then you can add it to your playlist. If you hit play, it's going to play the playlist, and it's not going to play, it's going to play the pattern. But we actually want to play the playlist now. The terms are a little bit confusing at first, but once you play around, you'll understand. So now we can play this part. Okay, so you get an idea of how you can use the piano roll to create songs and melodies. Feel free to create your own song and share, and hopefully we'll be able to compare with some of your peers, and they might like the song as well. So hopefully this video is helpful, and we'll see you in the next one.